I'm Loren and I am 23. It was just after my 18th birthday and I found out I was pregnant. Me and my boyfriend were very happy. There was no problems throughout the pregnancy. I set up my first home as well, ready for Archie to come. A health visitor come for his first check. She went through everything she needed to go through, and then she gave me a leaflet about cot death, and she told me that it was nothing to worry about and it was rare, but she just had to tell me anyway. He was getting his little personality and his character. He was starting to have his own little laugh and his own smile, and he used to pout as well. I woke up around 7 o'clock and I thought, oh my God, Archie slept through, this is the first night he slept through. And when I looked and turned at him, his nose was bleeding. And I thought, oh, his nose is bleeding. And then I noticed that his mouth was swollen. So I tapped him to wake him up, and he didn't wake up. And that's when I started screaming. I couldn't control myself. My sister had to give CPR. So I was asking the ambulance driver what had happened, and he couldn't tell me. So when I arrived at the hospital, the nurse said, Archie needs you. And I thought, oh my God, that was so close. I thought I'd lost him, and when I went in, I actually had lost him. And we were called to a room and we were told that we probably wouldn't get an answer to why it happened. We'd done a christening and a funeral. That was a few weeks later, but an autopsy had to be done first. There was no results from that, and that's when it was decided it was sudden infant death syndrome. 6 months later, I went to coroner's court to get Archie's death certificate, and I was told by a doctor that I should never have co-slept, and if I wasn't co-sleeping, there would probably be a chance that it would never have happened. And if I was told this in the first place, I obviously would never have co-slept. Looking back to when I was 18, I was really scared about cot death. I didn't really want to know anything about it because obviously I'd been told that it wouldn't happen, so what was the point in scaring myself? So I've got another little boy now, Tom, who's 3. I wanted to tick all the boxes, so I decided to breastfeed Tom, and I was told by the midwives the best way to breastfeed is to co-sleep, and I was given a leaflet about co-sleeping. I was told by a breastfeeding specialist group to co-sleep as well. And when my district midwife, who had been with me throughout the pregnancy, when she seen me a day later at home, she immediately took the leaflet off me and said, just ignore that. I would like to ask health professionals not to give mixed messages, especially because young people have got a lot of trust in them and their advice. And also not to hold back on the truth. Not to say cot death is rare, because it's not, and it does give young people a false sense of security.